Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and the millions watching from around the world. Let's get ready to mine crypto. Drop that intro. What's going on, everyone? What's happening? How's everybody's Saturday morning, afternoon, evening, depending where you are from? Hit that subscribe button, thumbs up button, heart button, depending what you're watching on, and all that good stuff. Best intro in the business. Thank you very much. Yeah, much appreciated. Let's go do a roll call here. And oh my gosh, Stingy right off the bat, thank you for the $20 knock. And sorry, I totally forgot about that ice cream. I don't believe I did that. I ran upstairs during the countdown. We had a drumstick cone on the counter last night from the little one, and it got thrown out. So I couldn't even grab that. So I will, after the live stream, hopefully remember, go straight to the store and find some type of ice cream for you tomorrow. And then the hard part will be trying to keep the little one away from it, telling her she can't eat it. So that's going to be difficult. Okay, scrolling up here. We got Ogre, MGTOW, Green Hashing, what's happening? Joshua Williams, GoldenEye Forever, what's happening? Keith Betts, Fudweiser, as always. We got Jake Boone, Talabazar, Dave Collins, Just a Miner, King Mining, what's happening? TSL Projects, what's going on? Scrolling down. I'm trying not to do too many repeats, but then in the process, I'll probably miss somebody, and I'm sorry for that. Looks like all you guys just talking around like crazy. So I forgot to throw the tweet out, so we'll see how many of you loyal, watchers there are out there. It looks like we're getting a decent turnout. Raheem, what's happening? Mano Miner, Rud Putts, Cryptith, I think I said that right. Jeff Baker, Lemus Properties, what's going on? TechMat, of course, what's going on? He's got the wrench and you cannot dodge it. Shinra, MC, Paul Doherty, Dohet, oh my gosh. Dennis Makovich, Rabid, what's happening? Rabid for governor. Nice, governor. I don't know if I'd be very good in politics. I won't have time for anything else other than, trying to make videos and mine and stuff. Oh, thank you very much. Big fat thumbs up from that cute little chicken dude. Is that a chicken? I don't know what that is. I think it's a green chicken with a big fat thumbs up. Nice. Thank you very much for the 30 knock again there, Stingy. How much will I manage to push one of your rigs? What? How much watt W I managed to push one of your rigs? Not sure what you're saying about there. At Rabid chilled with upgraded PI case, testing thermal limits now. Yeah, I seen you mention something about upgrading something to metal or something like that up here. I can't remember what it was now, but nice. You did some type of upgrade testing stuff. So yeah, it's always nice to do an upgrade and, see how it does perform. Adeline is selling 5950Xs for $619 new. Picked one up last night. Might be more left. I'm assuming it was a USD thing. Now, people have been sending me links of cheap CPUs and stuff, and when I click on them, the Canadian counterpart of the store does not have them. They're all like $1,000 plus when it comes to it. Like Newegg had a sale in the USA. Someone sent me a link to that yesterday or last night, and it was like, sweet, $600 for a 5950X Newegg sale going on. It was like a massive percentage off. I checked Canada site. No thanks. Over 11, like $1,100 or something Canadian. I don't know. It was something overpriced, not nowhere near a deal. And they're saying it was on sale. So, they're trying to get people. But, some of you in USA look like you are getting wicked deals. Myself, I can't even really afford anything, which does move me forward into this next article, guys. If you are from Canada, you may or may not be excited for this. So Best Buy drops. As you know, in Canada, they canceled them in the US, I believe. I don't know 100% sure if they did or not, but we'll see. But how to purchase an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 30 series graphics card in store from Best Buy Canada. So obviously, if you're in Canada, that's how I've been getting my GPUs in the past. And I'd stand in line when this updates. Now, it didn't update yet. It still says December 8th was his last one. But I think it was Friday. I sent the link to Fudweiser and everyone asking this. But they updated an editor's note right here. So this article will be updated soon with details of where the select store locations and when we will again offer a limited number of GeForce RTX 30 series graphics cards for in-store purchases. So it does sound like They're still going to be doing drops this year. It could be next week. Who knows? Keep an eye on this blog. If you are in Canada, this is Canada only. US, I believe, is only online now, so you got to fight all the bots. But if you are in Canada, you can get there early as you can. As soon as you find this thing, update, find out what stores it is, get in line, wait all night, and hopefully you get a non-LHR GPU. Myself, I don't know if I'm going to go to this because honestly, looking at all the numbers and everything moving forward, you're not going to be able to ROI even an MSRP Founders Edition GPU at the current Ethereum timeline. Also, I can't really afford anything right now. I could use my Ethereum, but it's going to cost twice as much as it previously would because those prices are down currently to get a GPU. So I don't know if it's worth it. And also, you know, the 3000 series, they're very efficient. But when it comes to if you're really serious about crypto mining and stay crypto mining, you don't plan on selling after Ethereum or something, I would really recommend potentially A2000 GPUs, 6600 XTs and stuff, because, you know, the name of the game moving forward, you're going to be looking at business type of game plans here when it comes to marketing. And that's like 3-year ROIs, not 4 to 6 months anymore. You're going to be looking at minimum of 3 years plus ROIs on GPUs. So you're going to start adding that into your business plan. Look for most efficiency. You don't want to use power when mining. You want to use the least amount of power possible. So you're going to want to run efficient. And the A2000 stuff are way more efficient than the 3000 series. Obviously, 3090s, not worth mining into the future at all. 3080s, same boat. 3060 Ti's and 3070s, they're actually not too bad. They are pretty good. They're, you know, probably the second go-to now, but I would really recommend those A2000s, you know, the 6600 XTs. And, you know, when the 4000 series does drop, I imagine they're still going to use too much power, even though they may do really good. But, you know, the A2000 counterpart may be released in that time as well. So who knows what it'll be? It'll be a B2000, or I have no idea what they're going to call them, or if they're even going to make those workstation desktop type of GPUs in the 4000 series. But if they do, they're probably going to be the next go-to. So keep in mind what you're doing. You know, everyone has a different thing. If you're running solar, obviously it doesn't matter. If you're getting 1-2 cents power, it doesn't matter. If you're paying, you know, over 15 cents per kilowatt hour, it is going to start adding up. And, you know, the future is looking really grim. So I just want to point that out there as we're looking forward and, you know, get some of your guys' thoughts on this. What are we going on? Crypto Goat. 3060, 3060 Ti, and 3070 are the cards I am going for. Those are great cards, honestly. Like, I'm not saying don't get them. If you can get them at MSRP, go for it. And moving forward after Ethereum, if you do plan on mining, then wait for the used market. There's going to be a lot of GPUs going for sale. People are going to be selling out. It's going to happen. Even if we're in the bull run right now, if we're at the all-time highs right now, and Ethereum dropped the proof of stake at the time, people are going to be selling their rigs. Profitability is dramatically going to drop. So I would rather wait, hold out, save your money for that time frame. Again, I can't guarantee that's going to happen. No one can guarantee anything in the future. I'm just, you know, using common sense. I'm looking at past history charts. I'm looking at hash rates moving forward. And I did, you know, every couple of past couple of weeks, I've been hinting how the profitability is going to drop. GPU mining could die, yada, yada, yada. And I've been getting a lot of hate mail because there's a lot of people that don't realize what's happening. There's a lot of people that just don't want to happen or just don't want to open up their eyes. Now, I'm not saying GPU mining is going to die. It is not going to die. What's going to happen is the mining farms, they have been buying GPUs like crazy. We figured out in the last week's live stream that there's potentially 80% of the hash rate on Ethereum is probably GPU and only 20% is ASIC. So that is a massive amount, like 800 teraworths of Ethereum hash rate. Double that if you want to convert that into Ergo, and 50% that, which is about 400 mega hash, if you want to convert that into like core type of algorithm. So there's a massive amount of hash rate coming in, and mining farms, they own power plants. They get 1-2 cent power. The power cost, they own solar farms. So the power cost of them is not an issue. You're going to be competing with those guys as residential miners. So depending on your power price, again, it will factor into, you know, your decisions moving forward. But we are going to have to look into like 3-4 year ROIs on GPUs. It's just the way the market's going to go moving forward. So just be ready for it. And, you know, it's all up to you. Do your own research, not financial advice. But that's just what I'm kind of seeing right now. I got about 30K for most of my rigs, paid the 12K back, bought the market on the low, strengthened my portfolio, still mining. MC, nice. I'm a horrible trader. I suck at it. But moving forward, let's take a look at some things that is going on here. One thing which I don't know, I'm kind of psyched and I'm not at the same time because I don't know how it's going to play out. If you guys were with me last night, there was only a couple of you because not too many of you guys watch my gaming channel. But, you know, we started playing Ark a little bit. Then we started playing Crypto Mining Simulator. And it was fun. And I plan on playing it again later. So if you are not subscribed to my gaming channel, be sure to do so. Link is in the description. Maybe I'll link it later. But yeah, I also have a gaming channel. I play games. I went live last night. We had some fun together. It was awesome. But we also talked a little bit about this. Boom. Raptorium starting their their own game, an MMORPG. So I like MMOs. If you're unfamiliar, like World of Warcraft and stuff, obviously that's an older game. It's an MMO. There's a lot of MMOs out there, and actually looks like they have MMO World of Warcraft right in here. I didn't even realize that when looking at this earlier. But anyway, they're making it. This looks like it may be a scene from their game. Awesome, right on. But let's just see what they plan on doing. So they actually plan on implementing the whole Raptorium blockchain into this game. Raptorium can be used to buy items in the game. You can farm bosses and dungeons and be rewarded Raptorium. So you know what? If this game does good, Raptorium could really take off. Obviously, if it bombs, it could fail. And it doesn't really matter. I still think it's good because these are just hints of what Raptorium plans to do, because involved in this alone, we got smart contracts, we got NFTs and everything playing a role in this game. So even on the outside world, these things will be playing a role on the chain itself, whether it's with pictures and stuff and NFTs. So this is just a small picture of what the potential blockchain could do. So I'm getting even more high hopes for Raptorium. But right here, I'm just going to read a little section here. But we are currently planning some of the core essentials for the Raptorium MMORPG, which include integrating the RTM blockchain plus full integration of the Raptorium wallet and necessary functionality, which is going to be important for the foundation of what we're trying to do. Part of the plan is to utilize Raptorium as the overall ecosystem in the game. For example, instead of gold, you have RTM in your inventory, which would then be used for various things such as trading, buying, selling, renting a clan hall, paying for buffs, etc., etc. Mobs, raids, quests can all drop and or reward the RTM digital currency. The plan is to create real-life quality assets. So if you do anything but, gold, and then you got like those gold farmers on like World of Warcraft and they like sell gold over there, are we gonna have people like selling you Raptorium or something? I'm just kidding. That's probably not gonna happen, but that'd be kind of funny, how that kind of plays out. But the plan is to create real life quality assets such as bit knives. They've been making their knives and stuff, and other projects, then laser model those for game use items and create an NFT on the Raptorium blockchain representing that very item and its originality. In this case, bit knives would be a very rare compared to the standard raid or dungeon items, and a real life knife would get you the NFT in game. By registering these items on, what is that, chain? Oh, on chain, there's a little apostrophe here. So registering these items on chain, this allows not only the ownership of the item to be verified in and out of the game, but the virtual replica is tied to the physical item in reality. The options are endless, and we are looking forward to posting further updates and news on integration such as development progress, and we're currently working on a full-scale open world divided by race and starter area. So it says they got elves, orcs, dwarves, such, a whole bunch of other things. So, if you've ever played MMOs, myself, I am definitely going to be checking this game. I love games, personally, I do. And I will be playing this on my gaming channel when it does release, when it drops in the beta or anything that has happened. So obviously stay tuned to that and subscribe to that gaming channel because we're going to be using it. And we'll see how it works out. But I'm pretty much pumped for that, which also leads me into something kind of interesting because AVN now moving forward, they dropped some more future plans for their coin. And it almost seems like they're trying to copy everything Raptorium is currently doing in a way, essentially. Anyway, let's go back. Let's see what's going on here. So phase 7, February. Let's just look at their last one. So January. So we know here, beginning stages of discussing long-term improvements, development, strengthening wallet, adding new features and security implementations, backporting, looking into asset creations, 3.11 maintenance, wallet release, start development, work on a wallet version 4, and finish updating our white paper and release. Now we're looking into the future here a bit. February, adding AVN as an in-game currency. So they're not creating a game, but they're looking to add it into a game. So I guess they're looking for a game company to develop a game because they're going to start doing this. But who knows? They're just looking to add it as an in-game currency for some game somewhere. No idea what, but yeah. Looking into listing on other exchanges, that's a big thing for a lot of coins. Launch of campaign, fundraiser for exchange listings. We'll be announcing at a later date. Ease access through automatic wrapping and unwrapping for WAVN on the Polygon Matic. Launching AVN merchandise, working on AVN flight plans, looking to integrate of master nodes, proof of stake if wanted by the community. More on this later. So they want to implement some master nodes here, but keep in mind, as they do this, things will change on the blockchain. It will make the mining side less profitable because those block rewards are going to have to get cut in half in something moving forward, which I believe they state something here somewhere. Is it here? Where did I read it? Yeah, it's up ahead more. So I'll get more into that later on here. So phase 8 to be announced. Trezor, Legendary integration, list on tracking sites, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, other trading platforms, complete desktop wallet design, better UI, access to information, asset creation, yada, yada, rewrite, none of that's important. But here's the part with the notes. They plan 50.7% emissions through other non-mining mechanisms. So that's probably where they're going to integrate their master nodes as well. They plan on doing over 50.7 is over half the chain may move to a proof of stake, which means master nodes. That means potentially block rewards could drop by 50%. Now, Veruscoin and stuff, they do this. They have a proof of stake side as well as a proof of work side. But, if you're looking at AVN right now, just, future block rewards, mining rewards could drop by 50% because those rewards are going to have to go to these smart nodes. And in order to get into a smart node, if you want to run one yourself, they still don't say how much is going to be needed, but you're going to need a full node. Now, it's going to be a staking system. Don't know anything about percentages, but I'm assuming it's going to be like most of them out there where it's like anywhere from 2 to 5% potentially, but they don't have numbers on this. But what they are showing us is the future of AVN could be going to a 50% proof of stake type of platform here. So keep that in mind looking forward. They're going to be cutting off proof of work. So they're going to be making proof of work less profitable, but then you can do it. If you have lots of money, you can buy their coin, I guess, and stake it in the future. So I'm not really liking the direction they're taking, but it does help for backup type of security. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm still a lot more pumped for Raptorium than I am for AVN. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. What do you guys think about what's going on here? Okay, scrolling up. Let's see what you guys were chatting about. What did I miss? I see a bunch of ats. I need a sip of water and all that stuff. RabidMining, just say you haven't dumped money into a RTX 3050. Oh, no, not even close. No, I did not dump any money into a 3050. Like, I don't even think it's worth buying one to take it back to test because we've seen numbers all over the place. The only thing I don't like is, has anyone done anything with at-the-wall numbers? Everything I keep seeing is software numbers anywhere. So any number you see that the 3050 doing, it's actually worse than what anybody has shown us so far because software numbers are always lower than what you're actually getting at the wall. So I have not yet seen anybody actually use those numbers. And that's one thing I wish I could afford just go out and buy all these GPUs just for testing purposes because I only show at-the-wall numbers minusing your system. I give the exact number that I can find that GPU is using, and people are just throwing out software numbers, and I don't like it. But that's just me. I guess I complain a lot, or I'm just picky. I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think? 3060 Ti. Okay, we went through that. Did you guys hit a block? Oh yeah. So Fudweiser and I, we were mining Raptorium solo for, I guess it's been about 5-6 days now. We did not find a single block. We had like 120 kilohash worth of hash rate solo mining Raptorium. It wasn't quite a week, a day or two short, but we did not find a block. And in order to be on par as a pool, we would have had to find 2 blocks. That'd be a block each for each of us. So, it wasn't working out too good. Maybe next week we could hit 4 blocks. That's just the way solo rolls, but it didn't happen. So we are back mining to pools. I didn't drop the video yet about the O11 data pool, but it's coming. Currently the pool I'm using our plant right now. I'm checking it out. It seems pretty good. I'll just jump on it right now and show you guys. I'm on our plant right now. Full screen here. You guys can kind of see this. So at about 2:30 my time, so 11, about 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours will be full 24 hours. And so far I'm sitting at a balance of 345 Raptorium with 55 immature. So I'm at about 300 and I'm actually about 400 Raptorium right now, total, and I have about 3 hours to go. So I'll probably end up around 420 to 450 range here in terms of a 24-hour profit. So that's not too bad. 450. I'm guessing I'm going to get it. Might be a little less, but I'm just going to check out Mine Raptorium. MineRaptorium.com. Oh, I always do that. What did I mess up now? Come on here. Mine. Oh, Rock. Mine Rocktorium. No, that's not the way it rolls. Where's a better screen here for you guys? All right, so I'm gonna go 1, 8, and 2. 899, 485. Oh, I may be under that compared to that. So we'll see what happens. Give it a couple days depending on the snapshot. Sometimes I'm above it, sometimes I'm under it. So we'll see what happens in the full 24 hours. But yeah, I'm currently on our plant and I just got rid of my website. Oops. Go back. Come on. There we go. That's better. Back. We're back. So yeah, I'm on our plant currently. There's a lot of good pools. I'm going to try a different one. I'm going to go with Supernova, and I'm going to try a bunch of pools actually. But you know, if you are on O11 data pool, you should start looking into another one. I will drop the video with all the dates and everything. I believe February, I don't know, I can't remember if the 4th or the 6th is when it will be shut down. But all the payouts will be dropped to 0.01 Raptorium and then paid out. So pretty much any balance that's going to be on the pool will be paid out to everybody's wallets, and then it will shut down. More information on that when I do drop that video, but definitely wait. Okay, well, scrolling up, got some more ads here. Just say, okay, went through that. RabidMining, I'm not buying bear market. I get that before when crypto was nothing burger, that the bear market happened. Too much progress with blockchain. Reasons for bear is do tell. Reasons for the bear market? I don't really know. Like, depending where you look, there's a whole bunch of different reasons that people say, you know. There's these people banning crypto. There's these people have inflation rates. There's too much percentage of this. These people want to make more rules. Everywhere you look, there's a different reason why crypto could potentially be going down or hit a crypto winter or moving into a bear market. My honest only really thing I look at is I look at history. History always repeats itself. You look at the charts, 2017, 2013, and now 2022, 4 years apart, exactly identical. We hit a peak at X same times, and we hit, the winters at the same times. It's like a 4-year cycle keeps happening. So I don't even pay attention to the news and all this stuff that's going on, yada, yada. I just look at the charts, and everything always seems to be playing out the same way constantly. And moving back, like say coins like say Solano and stuff like that, I don't really watch them, but I kind of seen some charts and saw some videos of people looking at them. But they're quite interesting too, and they just base everything off the way charts look. And Solano and stuff may see some massive increases moving forward into the future because they are looking a lot like 2013 Bitcoin. So in 4 years from now, we could see Solano hitting a potential 2017, 2018 Bitcoin, where that's where we saw its first really big spike when everyone started looking at it going, whoa. And then, you move 8 years from now, which would be today's all-time high. That bull run would be in 8 years from now. So just judging by like charts and then looking kind of, based on history, these are predictions that a lot of people are making, and that's usually how they are making these predictions. Yes, you could say crypto's doing that, institutions are doing that, but in the end, everything looks like it is following history. But again, I don't know for sure because I'm a horrible trader. If I knew all this stuff, I probably would have made a lot of money because, I would have bought here, sold here, yada, yada, yada. But I'm horrible at trading. So that's just what I look. I look at history and things always look like they do pan out that way. Simple math. S has too much hash rate to spread on the rest of the market. TSL. Yeah, that's what it is. It's simple math. Like we looked at it before. I still haven't dropped that video. People are really hating on me for saying stuff that GPU mining is going to become really unprofitable because it is. It's the truth. Sorry, the truth hurts. That's just the way she rolls. But Ethereum, it has so much hash rate. It's really going to affect some people that don't realize how bad it's going to affect them. But you know what? I'm telling you guys now, I'm warning you guys now, get efficient. Trade in your 3090s for 3060 Ti's, 3070s. Trade in your 3080s for 3060 Ti's, 3070s. If you can, trade in your 3070s, 3060 Ti's for a bunch of A2000s. Like, that's the way. If you really want to get through this, the best way, do it. I know a lot of people are, I'm buying GPUs. I'm bullish on GPUs. I'm going all out GPUs. I'm still buying GPUs. Well, I can't afford that. I try to mine smart. I try to mine efficient. And these are just the numbers I'm taking it. Like previously when the 3000 series first came out, I was mining on a bunch of RX 580s. I traded those up. I went hash rate to hash rate. I traded 12 RX 580s for the same amount of hash rate of 3060 Ti's and stuff, non-LHR, before LHR was even a thing. But I dropped my power consumption pretty much by half for the same amount of hash rate. So that was a good investment in my end. And now moving forward, it's probably time to do it again. Moving into this, move all my hash rate. I have 1 gigahash worth of like 3060 Ti's, 3090s, 3080s and stuff like that. And I'm going to potentially try to, swap all that into A2000 stuff, and I'll drop, another 50% off my power, but keep the same hash rate that I got. That are, in my honest opinion, is smart choices. But you know what? That's just me, and that's just what I tend to do and do things move forward. Other people, GPU's out, I'm going to buy it. GPU's out, I'm going to buy it. That's just the way some people are. Money doesn't really matter to some like it does to others. Depending where you live, your financial situation, everyone's looking at it a different way. But if you're looking at it in terms of fiat value and profitability on mining, it's not going to look good moving forward. All right. Hope that kind of cleared some stuff up. Just on my perspective. Remember, everyone does have their own perspective. In the end, do your own research, not financial advice, guys. I wish I could sell my ARC. Worst $100 I ever spent. What? Your ARC? Well, your ARC what? What ARC you talking about? Diablotorium. Yeah, Diablotorium. Great find. This could be awesome. Doing the crypto. Yeah, RTM value in 1 year. Any bet? I'm not sure. We already seen a peak at 8 cents. When RTM hit 8 cents, I had about, I don't even know what I had, 45,000 for 40,000. Was it Canadian? I can't remember if it was Canadian or USD. But I have like almost 600,000 Raptorium myself sitting in a smart node. It's currently at today's value. You know what? Let's have a look at that. RTM, where are you? It's sitting in the smart node. I think it's like $8 or $9 a day, because now they put in a estimation here. Nope, that's not the one. My stats, is it? So yeah, my estimated daily earnings, you can't see that. I'll just go up to here. So $8.87 USD per day. Now, obviously, I'm in Canada, so I like to go off Canadian prices. That's $11.33 Canadian every day. That's not too bad, just from having it sit there. And this is under 2 cents right now. The price of Raptorium is like what is it? 1 cent or 1.8 cents or something like that. I don't know. So it's under 2 cents. So that's not bad. When I hit 8 cents, like I said, I was like 45,000 USD or something. Like my rigs right now at the low price, they ROI themselves. And I didn't even mine Raptorium the whole time. I've been mining way before Raptorium on them. So all my CPU rigs, they are definitely over. They ROI themselves multiple times over. Yes, MC, not financial advice. Fully electric. What's news? Any cool coins you testing now? By the way, running master nodes is cool. I want to try getting into that because, a lot of coins are moving that way. It's the future. So I'm looking into getting myself, some type of server type of PC so I can run multiple nodes and test things out. But I believe the main issue I'm going to have is you need a static IP, and all the ones here are dynamic. So I may have to rent something somewhere else and not even build my own. But we'll see what happens moving forward, if it's even worth it or not. Rapid rate on Panda in 40 minutes. Yeah, Panda is going live soon, but we'll see where we're at. We may have to stream for like 6 hours. We got lots of information here. We're talking. If you guys have questions, we just keep going. That's the way we roll, isn't it? That's how we roll here, isn't it? We just do random stuff all the time and we have fun. I'm ready to invest in RTM Smart Node. Your video up to date? They did change some things, but for the most part, yeah, it's totally up to date right now. So yeah, you for sure can do it right now. And if you have any questions, just DM me in Discord. Link is in the description if you're not in Discord. Also, if you're new to the channel or anything, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, hit that thumbs up, like button, all that good stuff, depending where you are watching from. We got 168 viewers and 62 likes. Come on, guys. What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? You guys all don't like me because I said GPU mining is not looking too good in the future. I know, I get it. I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to relay some truth here, you guys. This is a mining channel. I try to dabble with everything. I try to find what's going to be the most profitable way to move forward with, and at the current time. That's just what I do. I like doing it, and I have fun. Hopefully you guys like it too. Okay, RabidMining. I can currently get A2000s, but I am not going to pay stupid prices. Alternatively, I've already bought some 6600 XTs. Yes. Just because you see A2000s doesn't mean you go out and buy them. If they are twice the price moving forward, like I said, I paid $700 for mine after taxes and everything each, which it wasn't too bad of a price. $700 for a very efficient GPU that also does about 40 some mega hash on Ethereum. Not bad. Moving forward, it still pulled off like 15, 16 mega hash on Ravencoin. Like it did good on all the other algorithms at a very efficient rate. So, A2000 is a great GPU. They get a little warm in an open air case, so you may need some higher RPM fans or a potential server case, which is probably recommended for them. But, do what you got to do. But don't pay stupid prices. Like, it's dumb. The 3050s, I think, are already times 2 the price of release because scalpers, they don't do research. They don't care. They get somewhere, they know something new is coming. They buy it. They jack up the price. They have no idea what's going on with this stuff. They just trying to make money. So keep that in mind as well. Oh, love the name Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. That's an awesome one. You know what? That'd make a cool shirt also. You guys have came up with some wicked shirt ideas so far. Honestly, like what is there? There's May the Hash Be With You. Who was that kept saying that? Now we got Bacon, Eggs, and Hash name there. That's awesome. Well, that'd be like put a GPU in a frying pan and have a hash rate coming out of it. That's pretty good. But don't blame us for not remembering to like. We are so focused with you. Oh, Abdul, you suck up. You're a suck up. I'm just kidding. Awesome. No problem, man. No problem. I'll just try to remind you guys every once in a while. Hey, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. I'm not sure if you heard that. They recast smart nodes every Thursday and Sunday. Yes, Wednesday night or Thursday early morning, you get a payout, and Sundays you get a payout. Now, I don't know when they when they reorganize them all. I can't remember the right word right now, but you know what I'm talking about. So I think it's only on Sundays, but it may be both times. But at least once a week on the Sunday payout, they do kind of recalibrate them all, where if you have every time you send money or your Raptorium to the smart node, obviously it gets put into a different node as it builds. But eventually at the end of each week, they consolidate. That's what it is. So they consolidate everything into a single node. So at the end of each week, everything of yours will be into a single node as they move everything around and get everything working order. And then as you add more in, obviously it gets added into different nodes more and more. And then at the end of the week, again, it's consolidated and added back into a single node. So eventually you slowly keep building up your own single node until, you fill it up. Then you got to move to another one. That's my goal. I would really love to fill up my own full Raptorium smart node. Now that's 1.5 million coins now since collateral went up. That's a lot of money. So, keep on mining, guys. Keep on mining. Why did you not take the management of O11 pool or make your own? Honest opinion, I don't know how to code. Straight up, I don't know anything to do with coding. I don't know how to deal with the pools. I don't know, how to run that type of stuff. That's why I want to learn how to potentially start running nodes and stuff. That's just a small part of running a node. Now, Fallon, he did a great job running the O11 data pool. Whenever it was down, he was there. He was trying to work on it. He spent sometimes countless hours and days trying to get things running again because just the platform that it ran on, Easy Nomp, it was just a pain to configure, and it didn't scale very well with the amount of miners that kept coming in, and it just wasn't that great. And he did all of this stuff on his free time, and he worked hard on it, but he's sidetracked with a bunch of other things. So he decided, it'd be best if he just, shut it down, gives everyone a warning. I'll make the video on the warning. But he did his best. He's into NFTs. He's doing a whole bunch of other stuff on his side too, so he doesn't have time. If the pool goes down, he may not be able to get to it to fix it, and then, you have to switch. Everyone will be mad. So right now, he's just going to go straight out, slowly shut it down. Everyone get your payouts, move to another pool here, and then, then he won't have to worry about it anymore if anything happens on it. So, props to him. He did a lot of work on this pool, and it was all on his own free time too. More efficiency is good when prices go down, for sure. More efficiency is good when prices go down. Efficiency is good all the time. You know what? I was actually looking at my email last night, and I found a transaction I made a couple years ago to buy a 5700 XT. When I bought one of my 5700 XTs, I paid $620 for it. You're like, oh yeah, right on. That's a nice deal at current prices. Yeah, it is. And it was brand new. It was an RX 5700 XT Sapphire Nitro. So the best AMD cards you can get, made by Sapphire, the Nitro series. I made a transaction of $620, 1.04 Ethereum. I bought it in Ethereum. 1.04 Ethereum 2 years ago. $640. I'll let that sink in. Canadian Ethereum hit almost $6,000. That GPU cost me $6,000. Oh my gosh. Oh, crazy. Things you do, huh? You know, that's what I do. I use my crypto though to it pretty much keeps my channel alive. For real. That's what I use to buy all my CPU rigs. It's what I use to buy my GPUs. Everything from the channel, obviously the tips from you guys and everything greatly help much, but that's what I use to keep, you know, finding hardware, trying to show power consumptions, like my lights, everything for YouTube, you know, comes from crypto. That's how I fund it. I don't have extra money to, you know, just go out and buy stuff. So, you know, things are very limited, but I try my best to get what I can for you guys. Okay, I'll ask the noob question. What's with all these red names? Is it a group like Fozzie? What red names? What red names are you talking about? There's red names everywhere. What are going on? Have you checked out Baby Coin? Oh yeah, you mentioned. No, I haven't. I really want to do that. There's 2 coins I want to check out now. Baby Coin, yes, it's going to be one of them. There's another coin. I can't remember the name. I don't even know if I wrote it down. I'm going to have to go through my Discord messages. But there's another coin out there, and it is more spec mineable than even AVN currently is, even though I guess AVN kind of has a future now, but it looks like they're just trying to be a big copycat. That's just me, personal preference. You know, do your own thing. Myself, RTM, bullish. Me, yes, we know this. But there's another coin. Someone was saying a single 3900X is making $5 per day at today's market. That's insane. Now, again, 100% spec buy. I don't even think it's listed on an exchange yet. But, you know, if Trade Ogre or something adapts in the future, you know, that is 100% spec mining. So technically you cannot sell it. What happened the last time a coin, you know, everyone bought into it and could not get rid of it? What was that one called? That was based off that Netflix show. I can't even remember what it's called now. Squid Game. Remember that Squid Game token? Yeah. Is that? No idea because people bought it. This one's mineable. Yeah, don't know. But allegedly at the current price, it's doing $5 per day on a single 3900X. I'm going to look into it, see if this is true or not, but you can't sell it. So really, it's not really worth anything right now. But what if it does open up on an exchange? Time will tell. Affilium. It's not Affilium. It's something else. But I have seen people talk about Affilium as well. So that's another coin I got to look at. Oh, I finally thought, you know, we were done with some type of testing for a little while. I could just strictly mine something. But now all these coins pop up again, and we're off to the races. As always. The Me Too is going to jump on it. I read, in Wisconsin, maybe I should start a Red Badger crypto channel. May as well. Is that even how you pronounce it? Affilium? I don't even know. But yeah, I seen people talk about it. I have no idea what it is whatsoever. I haven't even seen anybody's video, and I just seen titles and headlines on it. But yeah, we'll look into it sometime, see if it's a thing or not. I have 19 L3s running. What do you think of L3s right now? And do you think I will ROI on these? Well, Eris M, it all depends when you bought them, how much you bought them for, and ultimately. So think of this right now. Those 19 L3s, depending what you paid for them, that's a single L7 that's set to drop. So an L7 that's already released, but the supply is so backed up and back ordered. The L7 is the latest script miner. That's, you know, the beast. I really want to get my hands on one of those, but I'm probably never going to be able to afford it. But I'm still trying. But the L7, it is 19 L3 Pluses hash rate for the power consumption of only 5 of those L3 Pluses. Actually, it's 5.5. So it's pretty insane. It's like, what, 19 gigahash at like 3,300 watts. Like, insanely efficient script mining. Now, moving forward, back to your question, the L3 Pluses. Next year, Litecoin is set to have a halving. So stack up that Litecoin right now, I guess. You know, could be a thing. Also, depending on your power price, if you're paying too much, if you can afford the power, then, you know, by all means, go for it. You know, everyone's in a different boat depending where you're from. Personally, myself, would I say, should I go out and buy a bunch of L3 Pluses? I would say no. They're fairly expensive for what you get. They use a lot of power. I would probably be able to buy an L7 for cheaper than 19 L3 Pluses at today's market, but you can't get your hands on those L3s. So, you know, it depends on the situation you're in. So different crypto miners are prepping for the FPOS. What should they do to soften the hash dump? Different crypto miners are prepping for the Ethereum. What should they do to soften the hash dump? It's more like a hash pump, because the hash dump off Ethereum, I see what you're saying, but the hash pump on all the other coins. So the best thing you can literally do is run efficient. Like I kind of said it earlier. You see, trade your 3090s for 3080s, trade your 3080s for 3060s, 3070s, stuff like that. And if you can, trade everything for like 6600 XTs and A2000s. You will drop your power consumption probably by anywhere from 35 to 50%, depending what you're running on the high end now, to all those cards. Yes, you're going to need more motherboards and cases and frames and whatnot, but in the end, the power you're going to save, like I worked it out on different things where some people are like, it's not worth it. Efficiency isn't really worth it, yada, yada. You're losing out on this. Same thing with CPU mining. People are really like to argue with me saying it's not worth it. But the same thing, CPUs or GPUs, the same principle applies. Efficiency. If I ran a 30 amp, 240 volt breaker, which is what I got with only 3080s, I would max it out at about 5,700 watts and get about 1 to 1.2 gigahash. Now that same 30 amps, 120 or 240 volt, 5,700 watts, I could fit 3 gigahash of Ethereum mining for the same amount of power with A2000s. I get 3 times the hash rate using that for the same amount of power. That is where efficiency is king. You only have 1-2 cards. It may not matter, but if you start looking, you really plan on mining in the future, then there's a lot more things to look at. You start looking at the efficiency curve of your power supplies, your ATX power supplies. They have efficiency curves. If you look at them, actually, like the Corsair we looked at, a 750 watt platinum Corsair power supply, its highest efficiency rating is only at like the 2 to 300 watt range, not the 50%, not the 80%. It's only at like the core 25% of the PSU is where its highest efficiency is. Those are great power supplies for CPU mining. That's around the range that you do running nice and efficient, anywhere from 80 to 100 watts. So maybe only like a 500 watt server power or ATX power supply would be for that. Moving forward, server power supplies, their efficiency rating is higher up there in the percentage used, which makes it better for crypto mining, and they're designed for 24/7 use. So depending on how you do mine, if you're just a residential miner, full things, your ATX doesn't matter. If you really plan on mining in the future and you really want to maximize your efficiencies, the least amount of power possible, you want to look into them server PSUs. You want to run as many efficient GPUs over even any of the 3000 series GPUs. Honestly, if you really want to get down to the marketing and the money that's involved here in terms of power savings and everything, that's the way you want to go. Now, a lot of people don't really look at these different types of situations and think, oh yeah, whatever. But if you really want to plan mining, grow bigger and bigger overall, start getting picky. That's what I did. I'm picky when I look for my stuff. But that's just me, not financial advice and not, for everyone else. But that's just my point of view on things. I could be 100% wrong because, a lot of other people are saying different things here. But that's just me, my perspective on things. Okay, 3Fox. RabidMining. I am strongly considering selling my 3060 LHR cards and get more efficient GPUs. Yes, I know the biggest downfall on the A2000s is resale value. Gamers don't really want them. You can game on them, but resale value, you won't be getting this stuff in from gamers. But realistically, if you think about it, I don't even think gamers is the issue. The issue out there with GPUs and resale value is all scalpers and bots. They're buying all this stuff up and that. Gamers, they have GPUs. Really think about it really hard. There are some people that are enthusiasts and they want the best, but seriously, I want to play Call of Duty for maybe an hour or two a week, hour or two every couple of days. Am I going to go out there and spend $2,000-$3,000 on a 3090? Does it make any sense to you? No, it doesn't. Why do that? I get the 3060 Ti, and half those games, Call of Duties and things like that, they don't even require that much GPU power to run in the first place. Games like Ark Survival Evolved and stuff, I can't even really max it out past 50 frames per second on a 3080 with a 5950X. Some intensive games are like that, and then you got your Crysis that you do need that, but the majority of the games out there don't require these massive GPUs where, everyone is promoting gamers can't get a 3080, gamers can't get a 3090. I really don't think the majority of gamers out there are even looking for those GPUs to game off unless you're a really heavy duty enthusiast. But again, just my perspective on the whole situation out there. But yeah, back to A2000 resale value. Some gamers, they won't really want to pick that up because it's more of a workstation GPU. But if you plan on mining long term, definitely. That's what I plan on mining long term. I don't plan on selling everything, even though I'm saying as bad as it's going to get, I still don't plan on doing it. I still plan on mining. That way I can keep testing GPUs, looking at coins and all this stuff to showcase to you guys. But that's just my perspective. Efficiency is what wins. Is what's going to keep you alive in the future. Watsim FedTech, he compared most available cards, and the top were 3070, 3060, and 3060 mega hash per dollar. 6600 XT and RX were lower middle when comparing all algos and excluding that. Yeah, that's very true comparing other algos, but you also got to think of mine. I still believe it depends where you find those GPUs and everything. Moving forward, after Ethereum comes, you're going to be able to find a lot of GPUs for under MSRP, because seriously, once those influx of GPUs do start coming in, they're not happening now. Prices aren't really going down at all. If anything, they're even still on the uprise in some parts, depending where you live. But yeah, when that comes in, people are going to be throwing their GPUs on the market, and the prices are going to come down and down. Pretty soon, MSRP is going to be the scalper price. It's going to be below MSRP, because now you can start saying, hey, you know what? That's a used GPU. Look at all the GPUs everyone's selling it. You really want to sell this, you got to drop that price, buddy. And, that's what's going to start happening. So prices will start coming down in it'll be about 7 or 8 months, probably around the time the 4000 series drops, because that's when Ethereum is set to drop. But you know what? Ethereum could still be extended. We don't know. They're telling us 100% they're ready. They're set to go. But in the background, what are they not telling us? We got Luxor making a brand new mining pool. We got Hut 8 and these other companies rolling on to this massive mining pool and to continue mining ETH. So is there stuff in the background we don't know about? We still don't know. Cool, and I hope CPU price go down also. Yes, I definitely hope CPU prices start going down. Those scalpers, oh my gosh, what's wrong with them? I think scalpers and bots for the crazy affordable GPUs during the crypto winters. Yeah, for sure. It is the scalpers for sure, but yes, obviously miners are buying them up as too. I am, you are, everyone out there, but yeah, scalpers is the worst of it. Love the 1660 Supers. I have one and wish I had more. I still have yet to get my hands on a 1660 Super. I've wanted one for so long to do some testing, especially with that original RebTech motherboard. Like, allegedly, they don't really work on them for display, so I didn't even have a 1660 to even try on it. You hit 9 solo AVM blocks yesterday with 102 kilohash. Nice. What's that worth? 9 blocks. Not even sure what 9 blocks is worth. What's the block reward? That's pretty good. Maybe a good business model to buy all the CPUs now then. That depends if they're cheap or not. I don't know. CPU price will likely go up. Yeah, well, you know what? People do, like, I know I'm saying, like, all this hash rate coming off Ethereum, it won't affect CPU mining, but at first it won't. But, if people start seeing CPU mining becoming profitable, obviously we know what's going to happen. It's going to be the same thing. People are going to sell those GPUs. People are going to be buying them CPUs. CPU prices are going to go through the roof. Hash rate's going to go through the roof. And again, nothing is going to be profitable when we get to that point. But a lot of people don't really like CPU mining because of the scalability. It takes up a lot more room. You got to lay the whole motherboard down. You got to, get your whole system. There are different workarounds where you can stand your motherboards up, stack more across. I think I'm going to be 3D printing some new type of stands here for that very purpose, but we'll see what happens moving forward. I can send you one 1660 Super for testing. Red Llama. Oh, that'd be amazing. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. But, I don't even know what it might not be worth it, man, depending on shipping prices. I don't know what it'd cost to get to me, depending where you are. But I would really like to test the 1660 for sure. Maybe we need motherboards with 6 CPU. Hey, I wish 16 6 CPU slots. Not happening. Remember, it's not really as easy as stacking up GPUs, because when it comes to CPU mining, you got to have RAM slots. You got to have that RAM talking to the CPU. So if you start adding 2, 3, 4 CPUs to a motherboard, now you're going to need, that many RAM banks feeding single CPUs in the same order. So it would get a lot more complicated, and obviously it would get a lot more expensive in terms of that. So Again, who knows? But you can get really cheap motherboards. You can get motherboards for $70, $80 Canadian that are run totally fine for CPU mining, unless you really plan on boosting up over 4 gigahertz on your, on your overclocks. Then you don't need anything really that expensive, because really what comes with the more expensive motherboards is better VRAM cooling, which you need for overclocking, because your motherboard will start to heat up. But if you're running efficient, you don't have to worry about any of those things, which keeps your cost down and your hash to watt ratio as high as possible and your ROI value lower. So, it's just a win-win when it comes to running efficient over running, max OCs or something. Angus Black was timed out. What did I miss? What was Angus doing? Bad Cat. What Bad Cat say? Bad Cat's usually good. What happened to Bad Cat? Oh. What's going on? What did I miss? A whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, moving forward now. Paul Doherty. People aped into Chia when tens of thousands of dollars in hardware, and that's a terrible project. Yes. So many people jumped into Chia. Like, people were plotting and farming Chia like crazy, and it didn't even know what the price was going to be yet. It was just insane. Hard drive mining. Yes, let's do it. Filecoin attempted it beforehand, but it was very expensive to get into Filecoin. You needed a beast of a computer on top of all the hard drives. Then Chia came out, it seemed a lot better. All you needed was hard drives and, something decent to plot with. And then the price dropped or came out and it was like 2,000 Canadian. It was like, whoa, why is the price so high? It was expected to only be like $20 and it dropped at 2,000. Then it crashed and now it's worth nothing. I think on my Chia plots, I make like 64 cents per day. I'm going to go over my Chia farming profits here one of these days, because I haven't looked at it at all, ever. But yeah, we're going to look at that sometime, see what I've actually made. I only have 12 terabytes thick, maybe 14. I don't even know for sure. I don't really keep track of that thing. I have a 4-year-old Exxon server with 2 slots. Any Exxon CPUs good for Raptorium? No, sadly they are not. They don't have the L3 catch, so you can still mine it with it for sure. You're not going to have the greatest hash rate. You may have better performance on AVN, because I think it acts like Monero and Veruscoin. We only need 1 megabyte of L3 cache, which is where Intel tends to fail on. Even with their Raptor Lake that's set to drop later this year, there's a lot of articles out there. They're boosting their cache by 2. They're going to have twice the cache as Alder Lake that's currently out, but they didn't increase their L3 cache. They just overall increased their cache, making it seem like it's awesome. It's going to be a horrible CPU for mining. I'm just telling you guys that right now. Anyway. Did at the wall chomp. Oh, do you mean chump change? Chump change? You mean chump change did at the wall? Okay, well, I'll have to check that out then and see what he got at the wall. Travis, welcome. Gotcha. Yeah, no problem. Chia is $82 at the moment. Ouch. That's very, very low. That's crazy low. It's insane. People are going to fight and personally attack each other. At least tag the other party so I know who is fighting. Oh, there are people fighting? Who was fighting? What was going on? I think a troll started stuff. Let's all cool down on the personal attacks. Yeah, everyone just relax, mellow. We're a nice, mellow channel here. We don't like to be yelling at each other. If you have an opinion, you can state it and then move forward. However that works. Do I miss any ads or anything here? What's going on? The wife's been nabbing 3060 Ti's via Newegg Shuffle. Go wifey. Hey, Jason Jones. Nice. Good stuff there. You got to check out Crypto Fee Saver. It shows you the cheapest fee depending on exchange per coin, swapping, and or cash out saved. Saved me. Crypto Fee Saver. That's interesting. Right on. So determines all the different, I guess, gas fees across different networks and what to use. Honestly, when it comes to moving stuff out of things, Litecoins are really good for moving coins around. I find anyway. What did Fudweiser said here? I bought 3970X and 3950X for Chia farming 6 months ago. Chia sucks, but now we can mine Raptorium. Yeah, definitely a big plus on that side of those. 3970X. I really want to get my hands on one of those guys so bad. I just messaged AMD again the other day. I do it every week or two. I message them. I say, hey, I want to try these out. And they just don't answer me. Rabid, my boy says hi, Jay. Oh, well, hello there, Jay. Hello back to TSL projects. Now like to wait for them. Bollock Friday sale to some good deals. We mine Duno together. What's that? I heard that too, Red Llama. Heard what? Red Llama, where are you? What do you say? What'd you hear? I'm missing it. is really what subs. What do you mean by Sub-Zero? I don't know what you're referring to on that there, Red Llama. You got two message Lisa. How do you mess? I've been trying. I went through every contact I could find for AMD. I went through different customer support people. They emailed me and said, go to our marketing team. So I emailed their 3 or 4 different emails they have on their marketing teams. And I heard, like, I remember watching J2Sense videos. He has to call AMD directly to talk to them somehow. So I don't know where to get that number. Because I wanted to try calling them and see if I could get a hold of somebody to do something, but I just don't know. I've been trying everything I can, and I don't know what the number is to call. If any of you guys have inside information on that, call Lisa Sue directly. You know, hit my Discord up, DM me with the phone number or something so I can get in there. But yeah, I don't know. Exactly. Mining RTM on dual Ixon X5670s, and my 3700X earns a lot more. Well, there you have it. Xeon versus the 3700X. The AMD, the Ryzens, they're king. Ryzens are destroying the Intels, especially when it comes to crypto mining. The cores, the L3 catch sizes, you know, everything. And as you guys know, I'm really pumped up for their next series of AMD processors to drop. All the best from Swiss. Whoa, what's going on over there in the Swiss? Lucas Podaski, thank you very much for showing up. Much appreciated. It's a character from Mortal Kombat. Oh, gotcha. It's a character. I haven't played Mortal Kombat forever. And the ones I did play were like the first 2 on the first PlayStation, and then like the second and third one I played. But any for the new ones, I don't know if that's a newer character or what. But yeah. You'll never ROI on Chia because hard drives break down, and you'll be constantly replacing hardware mining Chia. Very, very, very true. So I'm just curious of the landfills that's going to happen after all these hard drives go down, because there's a lot of hard drives out there. And yeah, Chia just swept under the rug everywhere. It's crazy. Oh, do we have any other questions, guys? What's going on here? We got 100. I can't see how many likes. We got 150 viewers and some likes. I can't really see. Oh, I didn't even check out the other stream here. Red Putz, what's going on? I see you over there. I'm sorry. Sorry, I ignored this other location. So I got 2 viewers on the other platform. So hello, guys. I totally forgot I was over here as well. Much appreciated. Thank you for showing up. You're probably in both streams. I'm assuming maybe, but we'll see. Ciao, Rabid. Nova Scotia. Oh, Jake Boo, Nova Scotia. Nice, nice. So how's it going over there? There's a massive mining farm on the East Coast there. I can't remember whose it was. I can't remember. I seen it on the news again in another article. But there was, yeah, a big farm went up on the East Coast there. True, it's cool. It's something on my bucket list to wear out a HGD. You need to gamble price to up long term. Yeah, some people are really bullish on Chia. Like they, you know, that's what we got to look forward to in the future, guys. Like, I know Chia mining looks bad, but technically, if you really, really want to think about something that's going to hit home, I'm making 64 cents on 4 terabytes, 2 hard drives in Chia right now. I'm making 64 cents. But, you know, after Ethereum moves to proof of stake, that's probably more than what my GPUs are going to be making me, honestly. I'm not going to be able to pay for power. 64 cents on my hard drives. Negative $2, $3, $4, $5 on my GPUs in a day. Ouch. Ouch. It's going to hurt, guys. It's going to hurt. But hang in there and run efficient. Oh, you bought an S9 with Brains OS on it. I never heard of that OS. Now I have to learn how to use it. Yeah. You and me both. I don't have one, so I don't have to deal with that. But yeah, I have never heard of that one. In NiceHash, I have about a foot. Oh, NiceHash. That reminds me. It's been a little while. Is it even on here? Yeah, right here. 2022 Antminer L3 Plus profitability. So I was looking at that, and I was also looking at what to mine here. And where's what to mine? If you go to ASIC miners and stuff, you go to L3 Plus. Let's drop it down. Burr. I don't even know if it's still like this. I was checking out the other day. Where's the Antminer L3 Plus? Oh, we're in the negatives. We're at least in the positives on it. So it's up here somewhere. There you go. Oh, that's plus plus. Look at the L3 Plus is more profitable than the plus plus. That's because the plus plus uses too much power. The Antminer L3 Plus is more efficient than that guy. So crazy. Anyway, I've been looking at this and I noticed like it says NiceHash is the most profitable to mine with the Antminer L3 Plus. So I was like, you know what? After I get my next payout, I'm going to move to NiceHash. I'm going to check this out and see if it works. And people in the comments, they were saying the same thing, that NiceHash, you know, is good profits on it. But then I went back and actually looked at things. So here we are. $3.32 is what it's telling us on NiceHash. So now I'm actually going to go to Litecoin Pool. and look at what I'm actually making. And I'm actually making more on Litecoin pool than what, or it's either the same amount or a little bit more than what NiceHash is actually making on it. So let's just bring that. Where's my buttons? Okay, here we are. Full history. Let's just see here. So past couple days, so 0.31, 0.32. I'll go with 0.316. So Litecoin price. Litecoin price. Scroll down, take a look at this. So what was that number again? The latest one, 0.316. So these are just my payments here. I don't know if you can really see that, but make it a little bigger so you can see it. You can't see that at all. That's worse. All right, so 0.316, 0.3217, 0.320, 0.31. So we can say we have some down dips in here, but for the most past 4 days, it's been over 0.3. So we're gonna go 0.31, 0.31. There's some more numbers. That is, what is going on here? Is that right? That's not right. Maybe it's 0.3. There you go, 0.03. I was like, wow, that's a lot. Okay, 0.031. All right, so $3.42 USD. I'm going to go back in the good old NiceHash here. Oh, did I get rid of it? And look at that, $3.32. So here we go. We got $3.32 NiceHash what to mine, where currently on Litecoin pool, which I have found to be the most profitable. Other people are saying use F2 pool, use Pro Hashing. Use. I started on Pro Hashing. I moved to F2 pool. I tried what's that other one? F4 pool, FP4. I can't remember. So then, you know, someone said try Litecoin pool. I've tried it and I find it to be the most profitable pool for these L3 prices. Here we go, 0.031. $3.42, which is more than what to mine is telling us we're even going to be getting on this thing. So Litecoin pool, I am not trying NiceHash because that seems like I've got the pool and I'm still staying on it. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Staying on Litecoin pool. It seems to be the most profitable so far for this app miner. All right, TechMan. See you over at Panda Land. Have a great time over there. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to keep going for a little bit? Do you guys want to head over to Panda Land? Let me know. So let me know, guys. What do you guys want to do? You know, be sure, you know, subscribe button, thumbs up button, heart button, follow button, super chat button, thread ripper fund, whatever you guys want to do. You guys want to hang out some more, get some of my, get the Rabid expertise? I don't know. Are you guys okay with me, guys? Do you guys get mad if I say, like, honestly, GPU mining may become unprofitable? It's going to get profitable again. Keep that in mind, though. Like I said, depending, the weak hands are going to fall. You know, people with 40% kilowatt hours, 30% kilowatt hours, they're going to sell off their rigs unless they're rich and they can pay for power and they don't care. But there's going to be a lot of hash rate coming off, and eventually we'll hit another bull run. Potentially in the next 4 years will be even a bigger bull run, and those coins will start to pay themselves off in the future. But, you know, right now, things are just not looking good. Sorry, Rabid. Gotta go watch the trucker convoy is doing today. JT is hiding. Oh, yeah, no problem. Hang out there. Go check out that convoy. I've been keeping an eye. There's a couple people that live right beside me that are actually in that trucker convoy heading into Ontario. Actually, they're in Ontario already. So you live in Ontario, you're going to go check it out live? That'd be pretty insane. Hedging my bets on both CPUs and GPUs. I made ROI on my GPUs, shorting ETH. No. Nice, shorting ETH. It's giving ETH the big short. So you're the bull, you're the whale that's been doing this to everybody. Huh, Joe Brown? I see what's going on. They're down the street from you in Ottawa. Oh, you guys got front row seats. I just watch it on the news because Ottawa's far away from me. Oh, insane. Oh, what else do we got going on? Do you have any more questions up here? How is your, RabidMining. How is your OCTOMINER doing? Another item I am considering when combining all the components of the OCTOMINER is actually a good deal, but the shipping is that kills it for me. Yes, that is the biggest thing. Like, if you actually just look at the price of it, building a full out, you know, a AAAWAVE or something, you know, your standard frames that everybody uses, 6 GPU, 8 GPU, 12 GPU, buying the motherboard, the power supplies, the risers, everything, SSDs, an OCTOMINER is like the same price, maybe $50 to $100 more than building out a complete open air rig yourself. But then you got the shipping, and that, honest, I gotta agree with that. You know, the shipping is so high, it's coming from so far, that is a major issue, and there's nothing we can do about it. Now shipping anything right now is very, very expensive. But I do have codes. Forgot about that. Codes, guys. I'm going to bring up my codes here for you guys so you can see there. RabidMining does drop $25 off OCTOMINER, 10% off GPURisers.com, 10% off GPURisers.uk, and 2% off nerdgears.com. I think I might have some more codes somewhere, but I can't remember what they all are. Oh, it's a real mess. Streets are locked down. Yeah, I heard that. Crazy. There's an island in Ottawa with lots of squirrels and ducks. Very cute. Oh, really? That's cool. The little one would love that. She loves animals. Absolutely insane. She adores them. What little kid doesn't, though, huh? I want to share that MMO news about RTM with a friend. Could you share the link? Kevin Smith. Yeah, for sure. You know what? I'm also going to share the link to my gaming channel because when it goes live, this is what we will be playing on. So, guys, subscribe. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel as well. If I hit 1,000 subscribers on my gaming channel, I'm going to give away like 3,000 RTM. For real. That's going to be 3,000 in-game currency for their game coming out. Keep an eye on that. And if Raptorium hits $1, I just gave away $3,000. So let's hit Rabid Gaming to 1,000 subscribers. Come on. Pump it up, guys. Pump it. Pump it. Let's look at the game development site. So here is the blog post for Raptorium. I pumped myself up first versus the question you asked. There is the Raptorium gaming post. Oh, my alarm's going off. I'm going to get blown up in this other game. Craziness stuff going on all over the place. All right. Do we have any other questions, though? What's going on? 90% off Pat and Bath. Oh, that's insane. You guys are crazy. RTM nodes. Do you still have them and still mine Raptorium? Do you have some decent income because of those nodes? Is it worth? Lastus Potav. Yes, I'm still mining Raptorium and I do got my nodes. So let's just have a look at my nodes. You guys want to look at my nodes? We'll look at my nodes. Just make sure you guys can see stuff here. I will have to adjust that. That one looks a little better. Actually, is this one any better? It's a little better. So I guess we'll just go to my stats. So this is USD values. So I got totally $9,800 worth of Raptorium as collateral. So stuff I've mined and whatnot. Total pending, I got $24 waiting to come out. Total rewarded, so I've got 1,124 Raptorium from ever since I first started in the nodes here. And estimated daily earnings is about $8.87 per day that these nodes are estimated to make. And I got 3,975 Raptorium currently sitting in my onboarding address to get in there. So my smart nodes, I got this. Here's the blockchain. So the percentages, if you are unaware, they did go down a little bit. You can see 35.11% yearly ROI. Now you might, oh, what happened to the 40% that it used to be at, or 39? That's because the collateral did go up. So you do need at least 1.5 million Raptorium to fill a node now. So it does take more to fill that node. There's more nodes coming online. So that yearly ROI does slowly drop. But the percentages here, like these are still great percentages. Think of Ethereum. What are they at? 3.5%, 4% now to stake Ethereum over 35%? Yeah, I don't think so. That's why this is one reason why I'm thinking about selling my Ethereum, putting it into a node here and earning 35% on what I currently got. Or I could wait for Ethereum to come back. Next bull run, what's it going to do? Maybe it goes times 5. What if Raptorium hits times 8? That's times 5 also, as well as a 35%. So, yeah, looking forward, I think my Ethereum might be better off sitting in Raptorium. Plus, if that game ever takes off, that'd be absolutely insane. But yes, I really love Raptorium. You guys know that. I'm a Raptorium person. And no, people do ask. I am not sponsored by Raptorium at all. But you know what? I should probably tell them to sponsor me because I am really for Raptorium. I'm gonna message them right after this. Hey guys, I want 1 million Raptorium, or I'm no longer talking about it ever again. But think they'd help? I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys. I'm not doing that. I like Raptorium. Swedish Radkoff subscribed. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, hit up that gaming channel, guys. Hit it up. Is there inodes but for XMR? I think I don't really know actually. I gotta look into that. I heard they're down the road. They was looking into nodes for XMR and XMR staking. The XMR does plan on doing some cool stuff in the future. They plan on doing some new things, but as for staking and stuff right now, I'm not 100% sure if they have it implemented or not yet, or if they even will. I don't know 100%. What's the best BIOS version for an MSI X570 Gaming Pro with 3900X? I do not know. I cannot confirm that. But you know what? If it's not broken, it's mining good, then use it. But at the same time, I went against that whole rule myself when I first tested my X570 Gigabyte, because I did notice on the 3000 series when I had just the 3900X in my gaming rig workstation at the time that, what was it? It was like the second last or third oldest BIOS gave me the best hash rates. I went there, that was like 12 or 15 different BIOS versions. I went through every single one, and one of the oldest BIOSes was the one that gave me the best hash rates. Now, the rest were always pretty much the same or slightly off, but one did give a nice boost. So my honest answer to that is, if you really want to, just try them all. But is it recommended to? No, it's not. Even though I did do that, I did the non-recommended thing and I did try them all. But usually the common sense thing is, if it's not broken, you don't need a new BIOS, then just don't do it. But yeah, so I said the wavering type of thing there. You're on Red Panda talking separate live and short videos. What? What are you talking about? Lance Smith Farland. I'm not on Red Panda. What are you talking about? What's going on? Do you have a video showing how to make an RTM node? I do not have a video on how to make your own node, but I do have a couple videos on how you can send your Raptorium to inodes for staking on the platform. Yes, I do have those. That's where my Raptorium is myself. It's with inodes. The first 20 RTM nodes are owned by the same people. Yeah, the first 20 are probably the people that have inodes or started the nodes in the first place or something. Because I imagine, because at first, remember, it started only like 4,000, 5,000. No, the original nodes, maybe it was 50,000. So it started at 50, then it went to like 75, then it went to like 500,000. Then it went to 850,000, then a million, and now it's at 1.5 million Raptorium per node. So they are getting bigger and bigger, and as each one consolidates and gets bigger, there becomes less nodes. But then as more and more keep building up, obviously the network fills up, and this does make more and more stronger back-end transactions. So this is the secondary chain on Raptorium. So example, the 51% attack, say Flexpool has, the majority of the hash rate, and they decide, I don't like this anymore, I'm going to attack the network, and they do. The smart nodes in the back end, they will verify the transactions on the network and cancel out the miner side, and they will keep the security safe, and you cannot attack the network on the mining side anymore because those nodes did take over. So that's the purpose of the smart nodes in the background. Also, the block reward for miners on Raptorium is 33,750, I think it is. And the full actual block reward is 5,000, like you used to see in Ravencoin and stuff, because they're all forked off Bitcoin and whatnot. So it's 5,000, but the rest, anything above that 3,750 that the miners are getting from the blocks, that is actually going to the nodes as collateral, which is why I'm saying moving forward, AVN wanting to implement these nodes is going to be cutting down those block rewards. And because they want to go over 50% of the chain on the nodes, AVN block rewards could be having a halving here moving forward and being dropped 50%. So if you're not sure what that means, it means whatever you're getting now on AVN currently with the current hash rate and everything, that'll be cut down in half. So 50% of your profits will be dropping, and the other half will be going to those nodes. So whoever's running them nodes on the AVN chain. The zombies will take over. Yes. Fudweiser, cool man. We'll check it out today. Dave Collins versus amateur cell phone stuff. Can see what I'm up to. Search Fudweiser. Oh, Fudweiser's doing some videos. Do you have a video showing how to make a RTM node? Okay, we went through that. Do you think AVN will get added to Monero Ocean? Tenacious D, that can happen, but AVN will not be added onto Monero Ocean until XMRig makes AVN algorithm a mineable coin. So once XMRig can do that, or they decide, this coin is doing not bad, we have miners on it, maybe it's worth looking into, and they implement the AVN's Minotaur X, I guess, as well as the other one if you want to run GPUs on it. So both of them into XMRig, then yes, AVN, then Monero Ocean can fork that XMRig into the MO XMRig, and then AVN will be implemented onto Monero Ocean. So we got to wait for, once XMRig does adapt it, we can look forward to Monero Ocean will be doing it as well. Do you think the OCTOMINER, either one, is worth the money compared to building a regular rig? Dave Collins, yes and no. Now, yes, because price to price and everything, it's only like an extra $50 to $100 to get the OCTOMINER, which has better cooling. I like it a lot better myself. But no, because depending where you live, the shipping could outdo that price and then not make it worth it. So if you live close to them and it's, cheap to ship to you, then yeah, by all means do it. But if you live like in the US or something like that, shipping could be up to like $400, and that's just adding almost 50% of the price of the OCTOMINER right there on top of it. It's probably not going to be worth it. But again, everyone's in a different financial situation, and some people just don't care. Do you think we went through that. My power company raised my rate again. It's 14.5 cents now. Electric was almost 900 this month. Oh my gosh. Can you get locked in? Call them. See if you can change or something to a locked in amount. That way they can't raise it. If you're on a variable rate that fluctuates, yes, that's really bad because one month you get hit with a massive bill, other months it'll be low, and it's just bad. But if you can lock it in for a solid rate for like 5 years or something, then you know what to expect every single time. No problem, Dave Collins. No problem whatsoever. Also, one thing about the OCTOMINERs too is they do have, I think they're going to be working on a U.S. distributor store. I'm not sure if they already do or not, but I think there's one in Europe as well. So that may help out. Now, the price of the OCTOMINER may go up a little bit, but it will bring them shipping costs down because obviously it's a lot closer to you. You don't have to go overseas or anything, because I do believe they get shipped in from like Hong Kong or China. I can't remember where they make them. But yeah, there are other distributors that are straight out of our OCTOMINER distributors. So I think there's one in the US. So take a look at them, and it may save you a bit more than going straight to OCTOMINER themselves. Waste of time. Angus Black, how is it a waste of time? What are we talking about? Kevin Smith, that sucks, man. I am paying 13 cents Canadian, $6.50 per month. 14 cents is cheaper in the UK. It's 22 and going higher. Yeah, like I'm locked in at 6.5 cents. My power is 6.5 cents locked in, but I have distribution fees and everything on top of that. So they charge you to get the power to your place. There's also another fee for using power type of fee. I don't even know what it is, but then it works out to be 15 cents per kilowatt hour. When I do all the math and do everything, my distribution fees is like $60 or $70 more than the power that I actually use. So you add it all together, it works out to be about 15 cents per kilowatt hour. So it sucks. And then the more and more power you use, that distribution fee is going to keep going up higher and higher. So eventually, that's why I say, even for me, efficiency, start using less power for the same amount of mega hash. Swap my GPUs over long term. Over the years, it will be worth it. But again, in the end, solar is most likely the best way to go. Yes, Tenacious D right there. Time to get solar. Yes, it's 100% time to get solar. Adam, RabidMining, my meds are cheaper off insurance. My appointments are cheaper off insurance. I literally pay per month for insurance and they want more money. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That makes no sense at all. Definitely getting robbed, Adam. Sorry for that. You should come to Europe, especially Germany. Yeah, Germany is like 40 or 43 cents. That's absolutely insane. Oh my God, I don't even know how to do with it. Crazy. Green hashing, same for you. Yeah, that's the way you roll too. It's horrible. That's America for you. Yeah, crazy guys. Crazy. All right, well, it looks like a bunch of you guys still stuck around, so that's pretty sweet. Nice. I have too many trees on my small property for solo. It's fully shaded. Well, you put the panels on top of the trees. It's even higher up. No, you don't have nothing blocking it. Is that a thing? On top of the trees. All right, guys. Well, you know what? Let's just try to find Red Panda. Let's see how many guys subscribed. We got 130. Refresh. What do we got here? 8 of you guys. Come on, guys. Only 8. I'm just kidding. You guys don't like games? You don't like games. It's okay. But let's check out Red Panda Mining. We'll send you guys over there for a Red Panda Mining raid. Red Panda Mining YouTube. And I will be back here again live tomorrow. But first, we got to find his live stream. Where is it? Where is it? Panda, where are you? There you are. Always got his little zombie running around like crazy. Copy. All right. Here you go, guys. Go check out Red Panda Mining. See what he's talking about. He's starting a new streaming channel or something crazy going on here. So much appreciated. I will see all you guys on the next one. And Rabid out.